Oh, it's gone back to fucking main menu again. Right, I'm on play all. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on right. 3, 2, play all. And straight to the. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. This is 6 months. I had a 6 month break, didn't it, before this? But the 1 year break before 2 and 3, and 2 year break before
Hang
3 and
on,
4.
I've cocked up. I've cocked up. I've got the wrong bastard episode on.
Yeah, bloody.
Oh, that's why. Picked up the fourth bastard series. Disc 1 of series 4 in.
Well, I paused it when the Rolls Royces just. When the orange cars just stopped the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, that's. Him who was lead singer of Manfred Mann and Shane Bryant. That's the one that I put in last time when I decided to watch Sweeney. You'd on a start, and I had this like dream sequence music, what you hear, and I'm going, that isn't right. I should be seeing Brian Blessed and Ian Hendry and Alan Lake. So when I checked, I thought that's just episodes 1 to 3. I was press play. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Right, Rolls Royce only,
Yeah.
and the Porsche appears. Rolls Royce on its own again, Porsche on its own, Rolls Royce on its own, indicating left. See the flying flashes headlights.
He just turned. That orange car doing a wheel spin and turn part.
Right, it's going to. It's just driving through a puddle, the Porsche, and it's paused. It's done a little spin.
Yeah.
He's driving down the country lane, and the door's open.
Yeah.
Right, it comes to a stop.
He's just getting out now.
Just getting out now, and he's walking towards the open passenger door.
Yeah.
Looking in.
have to say it again. You're dead. I have to say it again. You're dead. You want it? Get a pussy. Get it off. Won't get away with it. That's it. I say, walk yourself. Shut. Walk. Bastard, sir. There is two. Dave Bryant.
I tell you.
Jump down. The girl checked the car. It was stolen. They've got lists. She operated a hidden camera. It's no use sitting there looking like a bloody graveyard. We know there must be at least 6 of you. You follow postmen on their rounds. You steal mail left in hallways. You take checkbooks and credit cards.
Yeah, it's a goodbye today. She's pleased with that TV stand. I'm hoping I can get that thing flogged. I've advertised it on 4 groups. 15 quid, but I'll bring it down to a tenner. But as like I said to her, we can't complain. We've got it for note.
Where'd you get it? I bought it. Eric Gray. What? What's your name again? Eric DeCourcy. Is that your name, son? DeCourcy. Where'd you get it? I bought it. At home. Who from? Someone. I'm trying to help. I bought it. Fine. You better think of a name. I don't know his name. Son. At the moment, I'm treating you as a sad casualty of our corrupt, degenerate society. Don't make me think otherwise. His name, please. Eventually, yeah. Fenner. Albert Harold. Yeah, Albert Harold Fenner, affectionately known as Alfie. 41, unmarried. Been dishonestly handling since he was old enough to pick his son. That's charming. Yeah, until last week he was working in a pub in Beckham. He got the elbow. He knew all the words of the landlord. You get a glass of gin and telling here. They do back down up in their vodka. He came in looking like a dog's breakfast.
Might get me my push. What do you call Tom Tit? Might get a
What's your game? Your name's Fenner? We don't open for another hour. Are you Fenner? Who wants to know? I do. You gentlemen like a drink? No, we're both teetotal. Got any more like this? On the table. Someone must have left it. I didn't nick it. I good job. Can you hear a violin playing, Gov?
You're a thief. You've been laying your grubby Germans on everything that wasn't nailed down ever since your voice broke.
Now, I'm feeling in a generous mood. I'm going to give you a chance. You see, I don't want to dirty my diary with your name. Now, you tell us who you stole it from, and we'll put your plug back in. She's a girl. I don't know her. What was she like? Oh, sweeney. Big eyes, long legs, all smiles. Who was she with? One of those Ray Henrys. His name? No idea. I'm posh.
Where to?
If she shows up again, you phone me or Sergeant Carter at this number, right? Well, straight away. Anybody smell burning?
I think so, yes. Hope so. I ordered a word.
Now, what do we have to do exactly as we do?
Don't scream then.
Please.
Just do as they say, Anne. Over it, you.
Give him a break.
Do that for the Robin.
What? The earrings?
Robin Toft.
Wait till you see who plays Shane. Not Shane. Who will play Shane Bryant's accomplice? The I don't know his name, but I know he is a singer. He sang, you know, that do ready. There she was walking down the street singing "Do ready diddy dum diddy do," that one. Well, he was lead singer of that band, Manfred Mann.
4 months. One in town, one in Berkshire, 2 in Kent, and of course his wife in Essex. It's a definite pattern. Always the knitted masks, same hardware, stolen cars. Always the same sort of operation and the same sort of people. First jewelry and some money. And perhaps they're fencing out of town. The later. Given to the girl by one of them. The one she was at the club with. Yeah, one of them's tall, young, and Oxbridge. And so it's like the sort of in there. Carter. Where? Okay. Yeah, got that. 20 minutes. Tell her. 6. They've just done a Mr. and Mrs. Tolman in Hampstead.
The shooters of the show. We don't need to use them. What happens if they get heavy like he did?
They're old men, out of condition.
Just talk them over. One quick deed. That stupid bitch I made such a fuss. You could have killed him. Forget it, Tommy. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I do.
You pull that trigger and I'll go in the slam for just as long as you.
Relax, Tommy. Now, what was happened?
Cable play Cowboys and it's over. I finished it. You better listen. I went for him. He hit me. Did it professionally.
How do you mean, sir?
Short left jab and a hook. Perfectly timed. It's like walking into a war.
You think he might have been a fighter?
Sure of it. The way he moved. His build.
Yeah, from your description, he sounds like a middleweight.
Follow boxing, huh?
Oh, yeah, well, give him time.
I was a member of the World's Sporting Cup for years.
But is there anything else about it you can remember that might help us?
Well, I don't know whether it's any use. They were left-hand punches, but delivered like a southpaw.
This can't be opened without an electronic key.
Oh, there's one in the car. As you approach the garage, it triggers the automatic mechanism. I'll show you. Excuse me. Here we are.
There's no other way of opening the door.
Well, it can be operated manually, but only from the inside.
You know, it must have come through the house then. It's the only way.
see it or hear them. How did they know that alarm was going out? Time. Someone's been supplying these men with detailed information about the victims, movements, habits, routines. They know exactly when and where you're most vulnerable. No one could know such things. Are you sure? Unless they were an acquaintance or friend. Exactly. God almighty. That you, son? Yeah. What do you expect you home tonight?
It's a drone dogger, that's what I say. He paid 50 quid for that bit of land.
You're way more than I'm nowadays.
I'm the one that sold it to him. Hey!
Full of holes. A Roman
Where
holes.
you kick that ball in my shed window.
We've been. It's just. What is it? What's with all these questions? Just rabbiting. I ain't seen you since Monday. Sorry. But ain't you, son? Something wrong? No. Had a barley with your bird? No. Still the same one, is it? No, it isn't. Sure it isn't. Sort of. When are you going to invite her home, Tommy? You're not ashamed of me, are you? Oh. No, well, I know it ain't exactly Kensington, but it's clean and warm. She'll be very welcome. I'd lay something special on for her. You should know, Jack.
See you later. Who's doing care in England? My relief.
I know we talked about doing a carry-on-a-thon, but there's certain ones, like I said to you, we've got to compile, like, you know, some kind of list.
They must be. Karen Jack must be faced.
Well, they're all basically from the same set. They probably met one
I'll
another.
set up a carry-on jack
It could be anyone. For almost any reason.
as long as
The younger ones involved.
definitely, without a shadow of doubt, Emmanuel is so bad. It's
It's got to be watched.
It's got, well, I'll tolerate it one more time, and then it's going back in box because it's one of the worst carry-on films of all time, apart from Columbus, and I've only seen clips of Columbus. Even the stars who were in it, like Leslie Phillips and Jim Whitfield and that, and Jack Douglas, just said they only did it because of Peter Rogers and Gerald Thomas. Yeah, it just didn't work with Alexis Sale and Julian Clary. It just didn't work. And Rick Mail. What about England?
No, she's up for some Chinese. Runs her at the six shop. Come on, lad, spark it up a bit. That's it, come on. Well, if you could put your ignorant Oxford moors about, anything would be a help. Will do. You should have set up with that for the next 10 years. You make that sound like a sentence.
Got Larry down, Beryl Reid.
See you. Take care.
I kid you not though, Jeff. You will watch Karen Emmanuel and you will feel how I felt when I eventually watched the two James Bond films with Timothy Dalton in. I mean, I put those films off for as long as I can remember, and I thought, no, I'm going to give it a try. And to be fair to Timothy Dalton, was a very good actor. Apparently he tries to play it straight as is written in the books. Because if you listen to the audio books of like Goldfinger and Moonraker, they are totally different to the film version. And so I think, from what I've read about it, he tried to play it and portray it like it was written in the books. The straight James Bond without the funny remarks and the quips and the jokes and the double entendres.
How we fed her. She just come in. No. She's on her own. Right, she's looking for someone. It's like, what? Hello, Ben George. Yeah, the other day I had a rush up. I'm sorry about that, Michael. Have you got that? Very nice of you, George, but I want to finish this. Pull the old place to do the touch-up. It's the only night there's no train. Stand check. I'll tell you what, that colour boy the other day looked a bit useful. Chalky? Maybe ain't worth foreigners, aren't you? Really? Yeah, I miss this old place. Yeah, we had some good times here. You, Tommy, me. More like brothers, you two. We used to have big arguments.
But Karen Emmanuel, Jeff, is terrible. From the opening sequence, like a disco song. Pink, let him put titles. If you listen to the audio commentary, which is quite good, there's one scene where Susan Danielle is dropped off at I think it's St James's Palace in London, where you can walk around it onto High Street, and she walks along and she shows herself slipping off her pants, and she's got a fur coat on, and you can see from behind opening the fur coat, obviously imitating that she's got naff all on underneath. But when it comes to show you her facial reaction, where she like the guard doesn't react, it's filmed in a studio with a projector screen behind her. It's when they could have easily have done it in the street. It's bad. It's bad. I mean, there's those films, isn't there, where it's so bad it's good, like Hawkless Lair, and Deathstalker. They're so cheesy. I mean, they're pure Edam with added red Leicester. You know, we're talking full-on double Mac cheeseburger, cheesy. But they're bad, but they're good. But Karen Emmanuel, it's definitely the death knell for the Carry On films. It's shocking. It is. It's bad. It's so bad, it's bad. It's not. It's so bad, it's good. It's so bad, it's an absolute basket full of rotten tomatoes with a few eggs thrown in for good measure. It's. I tried to watch it. I tried to enjoy it. Even Gusher watched it and she went, it doesn't feel like a Carry On film. Even though it does have Jack Douglas is like a 12 Trees type character. Kenneth Connor, who was the chauffeur. Joan Sims, who was like the chief cook, I think. You've got Peter Butterworth playing a bit like Perry Benson's character in Your My Lord, but like a diddery old footman. You got Larry Dan, who has, it portrays he has sex with that Susan Danielle character on an aircraft, Mile High Club, and he becomes obsessed with her. And I think in that film, his home with, I think Bella Reed, who plays his mother, is the same street where Bernard Bresslaw and Terry Scott had their homes in Carry On Camping and Carry On Behind. That same cul-de-sac that we went down, where we're told that's where Sid James' widow lived. But she didn't live there. It was bollocks. She lived in next village. In Ivor, not Ivor Heath.
She promised me. Yeah. She took a cab. Over the address.
Good boy, Aldi.
Up yours, Mr. Dean.
How did you get in?
Never asked for them back.
What did you want?
I'm lonely.
Where's Tommy?
Around.
Like that, is it?
Like that.
Do you want a drink?
There's next.
You then share.
Should I?
You know that. Anything wrong
Wrong?
between you and Tommy?
He wants to marry me. How suburban can you get?
Oof. Oh, no bra.
Caroline? Barry?
Tanya, I'm sorry now. I've had to go out. I tried to phone you, but I couldn't get hold of you. I'm staying with my sister, so I won't be back tonight. Phone me tomorrow, or just come round, say after 3, then I can be sure of being back.
I've got a few names here. C.T. Dot. No. K. Norman. No. G. Nunn. Say again? G. Nunn. Double M. John Nunn. Oh, yes. Who is it? His father was something in the civil service. Bright boy. Came down about 3 years ago. Cambridge. Can't hold that against nothing. About 25. About. Tall. 6'1", 6'2". Slim. Skinny. What's he like? And good looking in an androgynous sort of way. Likes the ladies. Plays the tables. Not badly. Plenty of money. I don't know. One can never really tell nowadays. We live in the age of endless credit. Does he work? I don't silly Jack. Any idea who the bird is? He used to go around with a girl called Caroline Selhurst. From your description, it sounded like her. Something wrong? I thought they split up. Months ago. Mr. Eddie? Yeah? Can I have a word with you? Yeah, if you can come on. Here, lad. You look even work, eh? Well, thank you. I'll need a trust.
I've assaulted.
Nice one. Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought your little mob was all simple.
He was at Dick Emery, smashed him over the head with a milk bottle.
Right. where he comes home and he slaps on arse and he says, "Oh, 2 pints." Oh, you inside. Then in turn,
Get inside, you.
then in turn around Betty, it was Nosha Pal, wasn't it?
I think good wages, I bet my choice of mine, man.